Champions League night. PSG 5, Chelsea 2. I don't know what show of shame can be more shameful than this. I really don't know. From the beginning, how do you put Jörgensen in a Champions League match? How do you start Jörgensen over Sanchez? Sanchez has been one of our most improved players. How do you start Jörgensen over Sanchez? Sanchez has been one of our most improved players so far this season. I don't know, maybe you've not watched our games. I don't know if maybe before you came, you've not really seen how players have improved. I knew there's going to be an issue when he kept mentioning that whether he puts Jörgensen or Sanchez, it's all the same. I knew there was going to be an issue. I knew there was going to be a problem. Hey, Jörgensen is there now. Stop shots. He could not stop shots. Make the passes that they put you there to make. He started making mistakes, started making stupid passes. Started costing us goals, costing us games. You start Jörgensen over Sanchez. And you will defend it. You will defend that rubbish. You will defend this rubbish of shame. Everything was going on well. They scored their first goal. We scored 1-1. They scored their second goal, which was a mistake. We scored. Everything was perfect. 73 minutes. You would have actually done it and gone scot-free. Jörgensen in the goal, and you still drew PSG at their home. Then the mistakes started happening. The first goal, the third goal, mistake. Fourth, fifth goal, mistakes. For the same keeper that you said has the best pass and distribution over Sanchez. The primary duty of a goalkeeper is to stop shots. That's the primary duty of a goalkeeper. Not as a defender, not as a ball passer, not as a ball distributor. The primary duty of a goalkeeper in any goalpost is to stop shots, is to stop goals from going in. I wouldn't be mad if PSG were fantastic with their goals. I wouldn't be mad. I won't be mad if they dribbled a defender and eventually scored, just like Dembele scored that second goal. I won't be that mad, even though it was a counter-attack against us. I won't be that mad. But when we keep making mistakes and giving them goals, free goals, that's where I draw the line. That is where I draw the line. The lineup was okay except for Jörgensen. And now you keep making mistakes that cost us the goal, that cost us the game. I don't know. I don't think there is any possibility that Sanchez would have allowed those goals. I don't see it. Yes, Sanchez makes mistakes once in a while, but I don't see it where Sanchez would have allowed those mistakes over and over and over again. Yeah, sometimes we blame Sanchez that he placed the ball into the midfield counter-attack, but it's because he has seen it. He has seen there's a possibility of scoring from that. Now Jörgensen, you put Jörgensen in the goalpost, and he has shown a show of shame. He has displayed a show of shame. At the end of the game, Reece told him to go and applaud the away fans, and he just went straight down into the locker room without applauding anybody. Maybe he was shameful, maybe he was ashamed of himself, of his performance, maybe. But come on, that was stupid in a Champions League game, for crying out loud. If not for those last three goals, Rosenior would have been saying that, yeah, he did what he was expected to do. 2-2 is not bad, and he would have used him in the next game as well. Jörgensen is not up to Sanchez's standard. Sanchez has built up his reputation. He has reduced the lack of confidence that we placed on him. Now we are more confident when he's at the post, when he's at a goal. But you just came and you threw him under the bus. He probably has lost his confidence now. If you call him to come and start again, he probably won't display as good as he has been. Now they will say, yes, they're coming to Stamford Bridge. To be sincere, I've lost faith in qualifying for the next round of Champions League. I have lost faith. I know Chelsea fans are still believing. I know you all are still believing, but I have lost faith. This Champions League is done. Champions League is done. I have lost faith. It will only take a miracle. I mean a miracle, because I can't see us winning PSG 3-0 at Stamford Bridge. Talk less of 4-0, which we need to qualify. I don't see us winning that kind of game because we allowed 5 goals. 5 goals because of players that can't do their primary work, primary job. Defenders, keepers, stop shots. What happened to your hand? You make me remember Kepa. What happened to your hand? I don't see us qualifying outside this current Champions League. I don't see us qualifying to the next round. Yeah, that's me. I'm just brutal with it. I'm just honest with it. Gusto scored in the Champions League. That was not enough. Enzo Fernandez scored. That was not enough. The defenders and Jörgensen is the main one I'm going to blame. Cost us this game. And that goes up to Rosenior. That goes up to him. I don't know what you're smoking. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know who is giving you advice that you should start Jörgensen over Sanchez. I don't know. I don't know what sort of gimmicks or tricks you were trying to play, but it didn't work out, man. It did not work out. And it never looked as if it was going to work out. Never. I even still trust the Sanchez would have prevented that second goal, that counter-attack of PSG. That's the level of confidence we've built over time in Sanchez. And you just came and you dropped him off. I don't know, maybe you had a fight behind the scene. I don't know. I don't know what exactly is wrong. But Sanchez is every time, any day, preferred over this year keeper. Any day, anytime. And on that, I think you need to get back to your books, Rosenior. I think you need to get back to your book. Because your house is on the line. Your job is on the line. We're supposed to destroy PSG. PSG has not been on their best of forms. We're supposed to destroy them. Now they are going to rest this weekend and face us at Stamford Bridge next week. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? There's no way. I lost faith already. Because if you can't keep a clean sheet, if you can't keep your defenders disciplined, your keeper disciplined, there is no way you can win a Champions League or Premier League at all. Now I'm beginning to believe that too much English does not lead to coaching, because what you have, brother, Rosenior, is too much English at this point.